Well, we are on the clock vis-a-vis the gathering storm. So without hesitation, I wanted to kick things off before we're facing any droplets here. But first and foremost, I wanted to welcome all of you to the 8th Space Security Conference of PSSI, and the fact that we've had a chance once again to have the joy and privilege of a gathering with so many friends and colleagues. A number of you have been to this event before, we're pleased to say, but for those joining us, we hope that you'll find the proceedings uniquely helpful and of lasting significance. As you'll see, we cover some landscape in the space security policy arena that others don't, and we try to differentiate ourselves from some of the other kind of gatherings that you might be attending. I also want to thank, in a heartfelt way, our many sponsors of this conference who will be named in the course of tomorrow's opening remarks. We don't have the luxury of doing that right now, but we are certainly thinking of you and grateful to you. And also, I want to acknowledge quite proudly, a new strategic partnership of PSSI in the field of space security with the Coalition for a Prosperous America, whose chairman and president, Zach Model and John Toomey, are likewise with us this evening. This opens up a whole new vista for us in the United States and serves as a force multiplier for our work, particularly vis-a-vis Capitol Hill and the executive branch, fellow think tanks, and a wide array of players in corporate America, all of whom are interested, or a number of whom are interested in the future space commerce market. So that said, I will be covering, as I said, a lot of landscape this session, as we always do. But I wanted to share just one quick visualization, so to speak, that we at PSSI are intent on avoiding. And that is the Chinese planting a flag on the illuminated rim of the Shackleton crater of the moon and basically facing us with a kind of ultimatum, in my view, that would be along the lines of what we've experienced in the South China Sea the hard way, which is that we will henceforth need their permission to orbit, land on, or operate on strategic sections of the moon. We must win the moon race, which we're presently on a trajectory to lose. So on that sobering note that I'm hoping that we can avoid ever seeing come to fruition, I wanted to introduce our evening speaker, a fellow that has graced us with his presence in the opening reception in the past, Rodrigo da Costa, who is director of the European Union Agency for the Space Program, EUSPA. And prior to this distinguished post, Rodrigo was Galileo Services Program Manager. And for those that aren't familiar with EUSPA, it's in the business as an agency dedicated to the building of a more competitive and united European space program. It creates synergies between Earth observation, satellite navigation, as well as secure communications. And Rodrigo is at the forefront of this activity. He brings a unique, more or less consolidated European view to the table, and we're delighted he can be with us this year as well. So with that, Rodrigo, the floor is yours. Thank you.
Thank